Oh, you know what? This would be a great stream for my music. Mm, nah, I think we're okay. Let's just hang out in the study for like another 2 minutes and get warmed up. Ma. Let's turn off the AC for a bit. It gets so cold like instantly the second that is turned off. Which is like not unexpected, but like I still find it super weird that these like buildings just retain zero heat. All right. We're almost ready. Let's quickly hop on to Junior's Discord. I don't think UK is streaming right now, so I could probably advertise here. Though I haven't been in there super active lately, which feels bad because I'd like to be, but I honestly just need to I need to go back to how I used to have Discord, if I'm being honest. As much as the ability to switch between accounts was exactly what I asked for, it turned out to be one of those situations where I did not know what I wanted until I had it. And it's just too hard for me to ADHD my way through swapping back and forth constantly when I could just have them both open at once. I don't know, it's difficult. C'est difficile. Okay, well, we shared that we were live with a few people, and it's 5:05, so you know what? Bam! We were here the whole time. Am I taking up am I taking up too much of the screen? Can I like scoot down and to the right? How's that look? Down and to the right. Back and to the left. Back and to the left. That is a Prehysteria 3 reference for anyone else who grew up watching every terrible movie. It was great. Let's play some SAP. I've been doing some good dubs lately. This is a good shop, not gonna lie. This shop's pretty pog. We'll buy a fish and double otter. Like, this is kind of what you want to see in a first shop. We might still lose the first round, but we're starting strong. And we're gonna be the obese tugboats. Is tugboat a euphemism within the gay community? I feel like it could be. Ah, we managed to draw. That's not bad. That starts basically a mathematical draw or win, in my opinion. It was pretty strong. Let's freeze that. I have some songs stuck in my head. It has been a nightmare of a week and a half, I'm not gonna lie. Uh, but I want to start streaming again like all the time. Let's make a little mosquito here. Give me a ship. I don't really I don't really care for the sheep. Does anyone though? Like I find the sheep is pretty meh. Ha, get it? It's pretty meh. I made a joke. I don't know. I mean, with turkey, sheep is probably fine. I don't know. It's in a weird spot for me where I just don't think mechanically it's like as good as it could be. Now we have to remember like the current meta, and we need to be ready for like renegade builds of like triple hedgehog, tiger, parrot, and whatnot after all of Northern Lion's recent uploads and just what that means for this video game. We lose. That's fair. He had a much better 1-2 punch kind of thing going on. Let's do this. Let's do this. As much as I think the Peacock's not very good. I don't hate the Peacock. I just admittedly don't think it's not very good. Which is a shame, because like I kinda like love the idea of Peacock builds. Like you think it'd be something that'd be extremely good, because if you just build defensively it'd be great, but then it just doesn't ever pay out. Alright, his Rue did not scale faster than our boy, so we won this round. I'll take it. It's all we need. I need to watch like 2 episodes of One Piece this week too. We'll freeze you. I think the giraffe is worth +1/+1 a turn right now. If we're gonna run this squad long term, which we might not. We'll see. I'm ready to pivot, juice, and sell this at any given moment, basically. And for exactly for reasons like this, where it just doesn't win. But that is a disgustingly early turkey. Okay, we can maybe try and make this pay out with something. Wish we kept the sheep. Oh well. Okay. We can still make this work. It's not dead yet. And see, that's the situation where the camo peacock seems great. You're pretty like it's good, but it's good in like the worst way. Cause it's just like, yeah, you did the thing that completely controlled the meta of this game for like a very long time. I don't know. I'm not convinced I'm gonna keep the chicken. Honestly, I'd rather just keep a fly and keep running the wonky build we have been running, but it's not gonna be good enough. Are we at lethal? Yeah, now we are. Uh, all right, let's get weird then. I mean, we're keeping the turkey for right now. Man, we just don't have anything in our shops worth getting excited about. Honestly, I think you just make the camel bigger. But we just wasted like 3 gold, which you never want to do. However, we did win, so I'll take it. Nothing, nothing. Like, I'm almost at the point where I'm ready to drop the turkey for like. I'm ready to drop the turkey for like a dolphin. Like anything. We're just like, alright, I mean, we got a super early turkey and we weren't able to make it pay out. That's understandable. It's a feels bad, but yeah, we lost. Their turkey play was better. Alright, that's fine, that's fine. We're at 56% on achievements. We're doing okay. This is poop. This is poopy shop. Ah, it got worse. Alright. Do we buy? I think we just put an apple on the pig. We're almost guaranteed a loss round one, unless someone's going like triple ducks. Triple ducks would be good to run up against here. A little triple quack. No, that kills us. Even if the pig was first somehow, and we. Wow, that shop is bad. Wow, this shop is bad. Alrighty, let's make this pig a little bit bigger. I don't think it'll ever survive an attack though, which is just like a feels bad. Maybe. Nope. Didn't even make it to the horse. They really made the pig bad by messing with its stats. Like it wasn't good to begin with, and that's like the maybe the most egregious part of it is they took a unit that was already like basically terrible and then made it worse. Like I don't understand. Like maybe they thought it was a buff. Maybe they thought they were buffing the pig by making it a 3-1 instead of a 2-2, and that's just not the problem with the pig. The problem with the pig is this that an animal that just sells for slightly more than another animal is just not useful because you have to put a 3 gold investment to get 2 gold back, and that's just not it's just not worth it. It's just not worth the cost of doing business basically. The problem with the pig wasn't that its stats were bad, it was just that what the pig does is not good. Its actual ability was bad, in my opinion. In my opinione. All right, well we lost, but it was close, and I'm not willing to get rid of this hedgehog just yet. The getting rid of that for this seems pretty decent. These shops. Honestly, roll me out like a 4-man Marty for this run. Yeah, that's what we want to see. Mm. Give me them hedgehogs. The next time I go to Yokohama, I hope I get to go to the Hedgehog Cafe. I think that would be neat. I'll take a draw. Any round I don't lose, I'm basically like, all right, thank you. By the grace of God, I skated by. Yeah, I want to go to that. See, that's like I have this weird dichotomy of opinion when it comes to like the weird themed animal cafes in Japan. And my opinion is basically that they're probably terrible. Like even if we're in a situation where the animals are taken care of very well, it's like okay, could you sell, please? Thank you. It's like still kind of feels. Oh, there was the skunk we needed. My bad. No, we'll freeze that. It still has like this bit of a feel bad, right? Where if the animals are still like treated well and seem genuinely happy, they're still like tools in like a store, and I can't imagine the food is good. All right, so we got murdered there, but by someone who was basically running like us but stronger. Do we fuse and go monkey here? No, we just go skunk. And then we roll and we freeze a skunk and then we roll and then we hope we don't lose, because if we lose, the run's over at 2 wins, and that's pretty abysmal. We might lose. We do lose, but I mean that's fair. Our shops were like terrible. Are we on? I think we're on free to play. Let's switch over to pay to win. I like the animals on pay to win more. Jesus, these shops are terrible. I'll take a fish, I guess. I'm gonna be the flooded presidents. You hear that, Bush? Get in my game. Wasn't a fan of Bush. All right, how'd that round go? Draw, we'll take it. Man, if we're running double pigs and we get a draw, man, I hate to see the other guy, you know? Honey? Honey. You were my candy bear. Is that a candy bear? Honey. No, it's sugar. Oh, honey, honey. That's it, that's it. Misremembering lyrics with Sil. Oh, Junior. And we got the win thanks to the honey slathered pig. This is actually big plays. I think Tabby Cat is pretty bad, but I also think that Tabby Cat is also hilariously fun if you're running some ladybugs. I love the ladybug. I think it's like A tier, easy. I've seen a lot of people who like treat it like it's like a B tier, C tier, or worse, and I'm like, man, I don't know. There are so many animals that are decent but require you to lean into buying food for them instead of buying other animals. And having animals that just get better every time you buy food in a turn just seems decent. Especially if you get them up to a decent level. God, the pig couldn't survive the goddamn hedgehogs. I gotta get rid of this goddamn pig. Probably gonna do it right now. Alright. Salad me? Alright, that's not where I wanted it to go, but like I'm also like not upset about it, you know? We'll freeze both of these things. We can sell our rabbit next turn if we lose again. I mean, we have like a ridiculous amount of stats, but the math was also just horribly wrong. That and the fact that we've only also gotten 2 ladybugs is also like super shitty. Like we really need a third. Thank you. It's a little late. Oh, that's super good though. So we'll take that. We're probably gonna lose this round. I would wager if I was a betting lich, which I'm not. If it's not Magic the Gathering, I don't do any betting. I'll draw. I'll take a draw. If I go into a fight like going, all right, I'm gonna lose, and then I get a win out of it or a draw, that's pretty decent. I think I want to do this and then do this. Very sick. We kind of want to freeze this eagle, and we want to freeze this can. Honestly, I think the deer is just flat out probably better than the eagle. But we're also at the stage in the game where getting rid of our fish or ladybug is probably fine. Probably the fish, since the ladybug just killed 3 things on her own like a goddamn boss. Yeah, let's get rid of that. Put this out here. Let's just buy some more cans. Can meta. Triple deer meta. I'm into it. We could do some fancy stuff with deer if we manage to get like parrot or tiger. I love deers, especially if we can get them leveled up. This ladybug really needs garlic, but that went pretty good. Yes, yes. Uh, that's pretty bad. Let's freeze this and roll, maybe. It's also bad. Using the candy bar, the chocolate bar, does also buff our ladybug. And if we feed the tabby, it also gives a small buff to everyone. This tabby's not long for the world, though. Um, which is kind of sucks that that's where we put the chocolate, but our other food was bad, so. Getting a boar out of the eagle is actually kind of buck wild, though. The boar's pretty good. Let's do. I right click to cancel. What? That's some bullshit. I right click to cancel and I freaking put it on the goddamn thingamajig. Uh, I really don't want to keep the tabby cat, but I guess we might have to. Freeze me? Freeze me, squeeze me, baby. Let's go. Alright, alright, alright. We're through the big enemies. Still only draw, but we'll take it. Let's do this. Can we free up 2 slots? Alright. Dragon can fish. Roll, freeze me, squeeze me. Let's go. Alright, we might get lost in the sauce on this one, but I've never really tried making a dragon work, so I'm kind of like interested in making that happen. These draws, though, we're gonna start hitting teams with like 50-50s on them like super soon. Alright. This is a big turn for the buffs, though. We'll do this, and then we'll play this, and then next turn we'll be able to combine those eagles and maybe get something decent. Another dragon would be alright. See, now this is a fight we're probably gonna lose because our enemy just has a ton of melon armor. Whoa, we win because of the mammoth difference. Oh, snap. Unironically, I think the mammoth is like probably fine. You're pretty decent. I don't think the sauropod is bad. I just wish it cost like I wish it was a 5 instead of a 4 or a 6, I mean. Cuz like it's good, but it feels like it just shows up like a little too late, you know? Like it feels like it shows up just late enough for it to not be as good. We should have froze that freaking 1-up mushroom. I keep forgetting that item exists and does things. We're managing to snake by with these goddamn draws, man. I actually prefer the chicken to the dragon in like a weird way. On the bright side, if we can get our buffalo boy up here to his maximum potentiality, that'd be pretty decent. Let's roll. Let's try to find something like really good. We did not. So let's just get a gorilla. And like our bison's almost max. And once he's maxed, we can just focus on trying to create synergy with the deer or the eagle. Alright, everything's got weak, which means our splash damage is way better. Yeah, alright, I'll take that. You normally don't want to run the amoeba, the virus thing, unless you are like making it pay it with a turtle or something, you know? Alright, bison's on 50-50, which is kinda baller. So now we don't need to worry about buying and selling the 1/1s as much. Now we can totally do this. Uh, Eagle first. There we go. That's that's a team and a half. We should freeze this. We're not hitting level 3 on the dragon. I'm sorry. I wish. I can almost guarantee I've never done it, so it'd be an achievement. I find it super hard to like even attempt to get level 3s of the tier 6 units just because they happen so late that I'm either winning or losing before I would have a chance to make something happen with that. Alright, well, I mean, it could be over right here. I should have froze the mushroom, though, just in case. I didn't, though. Man, we're getting just slaughtered by cheetahs. Yeah. Damn. That was a good run, though. I mean, that should have been a 10 win, but we also, like, never got any melon in our shop, ever. So, it is what it is. As much as I hate pigs, I think I'll buy out this shop. And again, I think we're probably, yeah, that's pretty hot. I think we're probably gonna lose round one, but, what if we didn't? We're gonna be the fishy bagpipes. That is a descriptor you do not want associated with your bagpipes, I don't think. Yeah, double ant, will kill the man. 'Cause it's pretty darn good. We'll level up our bird. I actually like the bird. I've also heard that the bird might possibly be the word. Wow. Well, don't you know about the word? Well, everybody knows that the bird is the word. Let's do this first. Sheep bad. Hedgehog OP. Turtle good. Roll? Should have froze that pill in case I want to pill this turtle. So our pig does nothing where he is. I should have moved him. That was my bad. Because the pig dies to the hedgehog. Now the pig dies to just not being useful. We'll still freeze one of these. Give me a roll. Give me another roll. Roll me again. Okay. We could have a level 2 hedgehog. The problem is that's then strong enough to kill our bird. And we do like our bird not dying. We could use, like, a blowfish. Let's do this. I mean, can we make this work? Can we dare make a four-piece Marty kind of come together here? I mean, I'm keeping this pill frozen basically forever. Because, like, if we level up this turtle and then pill it, we can get, melon armor permanently on whatever 2 units we want to permanently have melon armor, then that seems pretty decent. We would have won that if we had a honey on the fish, which is wild. I mean, we can buy and sell this boy. It's not really what you want to get that, but it is what it is. I've never tried to make a llama work. Ever. I think this might be the first time I've bought one. Which kind of has me, like, intrigued to see if we can make it pop. I would love, like, a second llama. I mean, let's keep feeding. Let's get a can. Because, again, we're probably gonna get rid of this fish at some point, I would argue. Like, if we could get rid of the fish and, the turtle with the pill and replace them with, like, parrot tiger, like, we might actually be in, like, a crazy spot. That's pretty good. 2, 4, 1, 5. Actually, that might be nuts. Ah, shoot. Okay, okay. I forgot that pills cost. Oh, you know what? It turned out okay in the end. So we're probably gonna lose this round. That's my bad. My mistake. I'm sorry. It's fine. You know what? I should turn on the sound of the music. Hold up. There we go. I always forget I have those muted. Draw! We drew! You drew a 3-man Marty? What are you, terrible? Ooh. Panting ASMR with Junior. That's what you want your Shotas to be doing. Just just doing deep doggy style pants right in your ear. We need to get equipment for our boys. Oh no, they have melon armor. It's just popping off the hedgehog, right? Huge. I want to hit a level 3 llama if possible. Oh, I mean, the T-Rex is just better. Yeah, this is neat. We haven't had a reason to get rid of this fish yet. If we can out something like super impressive, though, I'll definitely do it. I don't know if I've ever won with a level 3 fish, right? Like, that's the weird thing. I can guarantee I've gotten a level 3 fish many times, but you get like a little extra marker on the achievement page if you win with the thing. All right, that was a decent crazy team of like Bad Skunk and Infinite freaking uh deer. I didn't hate that. We'll freeze. Llama's almost at max stats, which is pretty sick. The problem is that our hedgehog only hits everything for 4. I would say our biggest problem right now is that hedgehog as a unit seems weak. That's pretty sick though. Max power llama. Running the amoeba with the... I mean, he won because of it, so I guess it's alright. Damn it. Like, this definitely feels like it could get to 10 wins. Well, we can go up to 5 now. We don't need to worry about... Right. We don't need to worry about keeping a 4-man Marty anymore. Hmm. I think we just go with a deer? Try and eat up some cheeky melon armor with the stuff? Because the llama was the reason we were sticking to a 4-man Marty, but we don't need to do that anymore. Alright, we'll draw that. We have to remember that leaving money up was on purpose because that's how the T-Rex scales. You know, I think we're gonna lose. That was lethal. I literally solved the problem right as I hit end turn there. We needed to move the llama in front of the hedgehog so it actually got to use its melon armor in combat. That was the flaw for that. Dang. Oh my god, these shops. You know what? Double pygmy. Brutal. The lazy baboons, please. I require a lazy baboon. We lose to honeybee. Honeybee. Super early tier 2s, like, is another thing I consider maybe underrated in the community. Like, people usually hold out to fuse until turn 3 so they can jump to the 3rd tier. But I actually think grabbing an early tier 2 can be, like, super beneficial. And I think, like, an early dromedary might be cracked. Because, like, if we keep these both in the shop, they're going to get exponentially bigger. Like, these ladybugs are going to be cracked when we buy them. Not that I think the dromedary is particularly good, and we're probably going to lose, but it's a new strat. It's an interesting strat. Feeding him also ups their stats. Alright, we gotta win. Gee, can't complain about that now, can we? That's huge. We're gonna sell this fish and buy this skunk. We're gonna make these ladybugs a little bit better. Okay. I think we're gonna buy them next turn where there'll be 5 knights. We'll sell the Scampi and the green beetle. Yeah, but I mean, if we're gonna sell the green beetle, we have to sell it first so that Scampi gets a free trigger. I mean, that seems like a pretty decent buff for 3 gold. Kind of like a rabbit. In case we lose again, which hopefully we don't, because we're getting to the point where that's gonna matter. As you do. But yeah, like, look at these stats. There was no way. There was no way they were gonna get through that. Let's buy this, which also buffs the ladies. Let's fuse the ladies. Slap up a bunny. That's pretty huge, but I want to buy a can first. So I think the hatching chick is like one of the weirdly like the most dynamic units in this game. The fact that it's like the only unit whose passive ability drastically changes uh, as you level it up is so bizarre. Because it's extremely unique that it goes from giving a +5/+5 temporary buff to a +2/+2 permanent buff to experience. Like, it doesn't have any internal consistency with its logic. And it's so weird. It's so weird. We did get a level 3 llama, which is good. It's a shame we didn't get the win with the level 3 llama. I can almost guarantee I've never gotten a win with the level 3 hatching chick. Or seal. Well, you know, seal maybe. I do really like the seal. That's pretty good. And always can. I am hardcore on cam meta, man. It's just so good. Because if there is ever a time where you need to pivot, like when we go to like when this build starts falling off like immediately in the next round and a half, um I called it. Um we can look at selling our swan just to grab something good. Like this cow. And that cow isn't just dead stats, because the cow's ridiculous. Now we still want to survive so we can get these hatching chicks online and so we don't lose, because if we lose, we lose. And we probably lose because that was probably not an early scorpion, but man, it felt like it. God damn it. Didn't play around the scorpion turn 10. Rip. That's all right. My favorite, my third favorite. I think we just do this and freeze this. We're gonna be the offensive bushes. That's right, Junior says shave up. I don't think that's necessarily unfair. See, the problem with giving this any food is that I don't want to keep it, but I want to keep the ladybug because I just like it. Maybe I just like ladybugs. Because, like, in Here is the Storm, I would run the love bug, uh, Anubarak skin. Maybe I just like ladybugs in general. Which is weird, because in the flesh and blood of life, I hate them. I hate all bugs. God, every time I see a ladybug, I'm like, get away from me, please. Uh, we'll pick this up. Yeah, this is kind of bad. This is a situation which we would say here in the business is probably not good, but we'll do it. I don't think I've ever had a level 3 dromedary. That'd be an interesting achievement. Had we eaten like one food there, we would have had it. Alright. Sure, that's a super early puppy, but they've also nerfed puppies pretty bad. I think we just roll through it. But it is guaranteed scaling. You know, we can freeze it. And the dromedary will actually make it quite a bit better, substantially. If I was going to do that, I should have put that on the beetle so that it also got a health up. Man, all these new strategies. The new patch that came out that changed a whole bunch of stuff around is, like, still really good. I'm excited for them to add more to this game. I really want them to add, like, theme packs. Because I am an addict of theme packs. Right? Like, I want them to add, like, a dinosaur theme pack where it's like everything is different dinosaurs. Or I want them to add like an aquatic animal pack. Instead of just a new pack and here are new animals, I want it to be like, there's a theme and a method to our madness for this pack. But maybe that would be too samey. I don't know. I think we're at the point where we buy the puppy, sell the ladybug, buy the caterpillar, and then end the turn. I think this is okay. Good start. Slightly less good finish. God damn it, garlic. That's a pretty good dolphin. Yeah, I think we take the can. Because I'm not, like, overly in love with everything we have going on. Plus, the can in the level 3 dromedary is going to be cracked for those animals we just froze in the shop. Oh, huge. So we do this, and immediately 9-7. We freeze this. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. If you wanted to watch a streamer who knew what they were doing in this game, you should find someone who isn't me or Northern Lion, I'd reckon. but definitely someone who isn't me. Northernlion definitely knows more than me. He's got some ridiculous hours in this game, which is his prerogative. See, here's the problem where our caterpillar is like going to be one of our strongest units. Freeze me this bison, please. We'll totally drop like the dolphin or the deer for this bison. That'll be some good scaling. Uh Probably you. Huge. Huge. Okay. Good turn. Our buffalo and our bison, I don't know whichever one this one is. See, the problem is that like all of our animals have like semi-okay stats, which means none of them have decent stats enough. Which is like, I'm gonna sell this goddamn dog. Keeping the money up for it is like actively like being very bad. If we could get a level 3 octopus, then we'd kind of just win the game, probably. Level 3 octopus is insane. That's another unit who has like a immensely drastic shift in ability, like once it hits level 3. But on like the hatching chick, who changes every level, the octopus only changes at the final level, which I also find very bizarre and interesting. I think we sell the cow, buy the octopi. Pass. The level 3 octopus like deals 8 damage to all enemy units every time it attacks, which is insane, by the way. And we lose. I hope we weren't on lethal, because we're dead. No, we are. God damn it. I just hate having like a good run die because early shops doomed me to fail in like such a way where there was like literally no chance of me ever lasting long enough to scale up to where everyone else was. It does feel bad. This game can create some pretty brutal feel bads. But like when it feels good, it also feels really good, you know? So like a part of me is like, damned if you do, damned if you don't kind of deal. Because like the worst game is when you feel terrible when you're losing and winning also doesn't feel good. Like when winning doesn't feel better than losing, you have to look at the game you're playing and go, mm. I get that. I get that sometimes when playing Magic the Gathering, uh, with certain people. Not everyone, but definitely on occasion with some people. I'm like, well, I won, and then I just sit there and go, well, that feels just as bad as losing did, right? And like that's brutal. You don't want to be in that situation if you can help it. We can actually buy that this turn. No, it sells for enough. Fuck you, game. Giving me a heart attack. When it said it sells for 2 extra gold, I thought it meant it only sold for 2 gold, and I was like, wait, what? But it's level 2. And I was right. And I still died. But that's fine. We really don't want to have these mosquitoes. Like at all. Tabby cat rabbit ladybug though is like pretty interesting. We would basically want to get rid of the tabby cat for like a worm or a seal ASAP though. I would argue is like the dream. Something that's just better for food in the long run. Something that scales a little bit cleaner. I don't trust myself not to lose, so I'm definitely gonna freeze that. That's pretty good. That's okay. If we're gonna keep this tabby around like long term, let's just freeze the whole goddamn shop. Let's just freeze it all. Who's gonna stop me? The freeze police? Arnold Schwarzenegger? I don't think so. And like we're already like at lethal basically. It's fucking brutal. Losing those early rounds sucks so hard. I think like the nerf to the bat stats, which I don't think happened this update, I think it happened the last one, was like huge. Like I honestly think, and I am on lethal now because of that fucking honey hedgehog. God, please. That's not what I want. I mean, we gotta do this as much as it's terrible. Alright, well, if we live through this turn, we can maybe do some stuff. I don't know. I'm just here to have fun. I was gonna go out and hopefully pick up my cell phone today, but they never emailed me to say it's fixed. I was gonna go out for dinner, so I guess I'm cooking instead. Which is fine. I finally managed to find actual factual ground beef, so I'm kinda hyped. I mean, it's what we want. Because like, man, I don't know. This is a weird, like, maybe Japanese thing, but like, so there is a local butcher who delivers, which is extremely awesome. And we're dead, by the way, with like 2 wins or 3 wins. That was terrible. There's a local butcher that, fuck, jeez, these pigs, man. There's a local butcher that delivers who, which is very cool. First of all, um, especially because basically no one else fucking delivers here locally. Um, but like on their takeout menu for meat cuts and whatnot, I there didn't seem to be an option for just like ground beef. There were a few things that sounded like they were ground beef, but upon purchasing them, I discovered that they were in fact not ground beef. And it's just so weird. It's just like they have like 9 different things that sound like it's just a minced meat or ground meat, and then you get them and it's like, nope, debated. But the other day, I called a taxi, and I wanted to tell the cab to meet me at the station at a set time. But the man operating the phone recognized me and where I was calling the cab and just went okay, and then hung up on me. Before I could get out the time I was going to meet the taxi. So he put me in this awkward situation where I was basically for sure going to miss the taxi, uh, which was brutal. Cause like as I got to the station, the taxi was pulling out, and I couldn't flag him down in time. So I went to the butcher and got some ground meat on my own, which is sweet. Finally, I can make like my own hamburgers or my own ground beef. It's exciting. Hey Ollie, it's been a long time. How you doing, buddy? How you doing, buddy, old pal, old friend of mine? let's do this. This run is not long for this world. I mean, we're gonna get a level 2 tabby cat. Hog in the jet. That's good, Ollie. What's new with you? Sorry I haven't been like, oh my god, we're just getting slaughtered by every shitty build. Sorry I haven't been like around a lot. I've just been like, so Discord like added in the ability to be on multiple accounts at once, which is something I always wanted Discord to do. But now that they've done it, apparently I don't want Discord to do that because it means I'm not able to actively switch between them the way I wanted to, basically. So I just haven't been on Junior's Discord account enough. And I miss being there, but also like, yeah, I just need to go back to how things were. It's been a fucking it's been a week and a half and just a year of just terrible shit happening over and over again. To answer that question as succinctly as possible, my Pixel 4a broke last week, and it cost me $250 to get it fixed, and they said it would take a week. Um, it's now been a week and 3 days, and they haven't messaged me that it has been fixed. I had my work contact the store, and they've apparently said that, oh, the part showed up late. It should be done Saturday or Sunday. Today is Saturday. It is currently 6 o'clock at night. Uh, so, I mean, technically they don't close till like 10 or some shit, right? So, like, they could definitely still get it done today and email me, but I don't know if I'd make the trip out into the city this late at night just because, like, it's pitch black outside. Like, it gets like pitch black in this city at like 4 o'clock right now because of winter and just where I live. So that happened to that phone. And I was like, well, thankfully I still have my crappy. Oh, Jesus. Uh, our stats just did not line up for that fight. Uh, I was like, well, thankfully I still have this shitty, already slightly busted phone that I had from Canada. Uh, that I use for specifically for my Japanese data and everything. I was like, well, at least I still have this. That's fine. And I used that for like three days or 4 days or something. And then that fell off the arm of my sofa and shattered against my dinner plate, which I had resting beside me on the side of the sofa. Because I'd just finished dinner a little while ago and I hadn't taken it out to be cleaned yet. So my backup phone shattered and broke. And I was like, okay, this is actually a nightmare hellscape now. I don't have any phone in a foreign country where I could definitely use access to a phone. So I had to buy a used Pixel 3a on Amazon because that was the only one I could find that had like overnight delivery in like a reasonable budget. We're dead. These runs are shit, man. I'm getting trounced tonight. Um, so I had to buy a whole new phone. On top of paying to get my old phone repaired, which still isn't done yet. Uh, so yeah, it's just been a nightmare. It's just every part of this year has been terrible. And next year will be just as bad, if not worse. I am 100% convinced of that fact. Because that's just how life is now. There is no good. There is only occasionally reaching a slightly less level of terrible. Not to sound fatalist or anything, but they say it gets better, but it don't get better. Uh, roughly. Could I please have like one of the freaking... Oh my god, it's a sheep. I hate sheep. But yeah. And work's still just been a nightmare because of that one school. And I'm not excited for like the next upcoming little while where instead of going to schools I have to do like I might have to go to some random school somewhere where I don't know immediately, like out of nowheres, and work with people I don't know. And I'm like, great. I don't want to do this. Basically. But that's work. I mean, I really need to stop going for ladybugs, but like it's all the game is giving me. And we just keep running into like the exact teams needed to kill us statistically. Which like honestly takes talent for the game to consistently screw me over that much. Like these all suck. They all suck. It all sucks. Every one of these pets is terrible. They look great and they're adorable and I love them. But man, do they suck. Yeah, and of course he has early garlic, so the sheep I got early just does nothing. It just dies. You know what? Get out of here. You're actual trash. Yeah, every build I've had so far. Well, I mean, the problem is I get good builds, but I get them like 4 turns too late. Like the game finally decides to grace me with like some decent combination of animals, but it's like just late enough that I can't come back because the other teams are so far ahead of me. And I mean, it's just the nature of the game and the beast itself. Like it's just how the game works. Doesn't make it any less annoying when it happens, though. Yeah, I'll freeze a squirrel. Why not? Right? Like it doesn't help the situation that is part of the game. As much as I'm willing to accept it because I'm playing the game. For I too live in a society. Yeah, I'll do this. I mean, I mean, if we lose, we lose, so snails are useless to us now. Because we're at that point of the game where if we lose a round, the game's over. So, we'll never be able to benefit from a snail again. We do live in a society. As much as I wish I could deny it, I do in fact live in a... Yeah, we are dead. That person had decent animals early and was able to feed their ladybugs super. Just, god damn it. I wish that was me. I'm not upset. I'm just fucking envious. It's like I'm not even mad. Ooh, extra mouths. Kinky. We're like Daedara. We got mouths on our hands and our titties. Because for some reason that man had hands in his mouths and his titties. I never really understood why Daedara just randomly had extra mouths. And like why he would do his like clay art with like his tongue in his hand. Like it didn't make any fucking sense at all. Like why? Why not just make it quickly? Like ninjas have super fast hand signs and dexterity and agility already. Like I already buy into that. Why do you have to make him weird and like do like the twirling the cherry stem with his mouth but making it with clay in his hand mouths? Like why do you gotta make it weird? Sure, why not? This has been my rant about Deidara, a long dead character from Naruto. who I think probably came back at least once or twice, because everybody came back at least once or twice. Is this a $5 coin over here? No, it's a $10, 10-cent coin. I was gonna say, am I just sitting on like a $5 coin over here? That's been another part of Japan I've just thoroughly unenjoyed, is just the fact that it's like this huge cash society. I just hate having like tons of paper and coin money lying around. I hate it. Like one of the biggest things that I've always felt confident that I would never get robbed is just I never had anything, and I usually look like a person who doesn't have anything, so I've always been like relatively confident that like I wouldn't get robbed. But now it's like, well, everyone in Japan has something, but Japan's also the area where people just don't get robbed as much, or at least the instances of them being robbed don't get reported as much. It's real easy to Japan to say that they don't have a lot of crime in their country if their police never do anything about it, or they just never report the crime. It's hard for that crime to show up into a statistics if the police say the crime never happened. I am committing to this horrible nonsense I've done to my shop, by the way. I admit that I've done this to myself, and I'm not apologizing for it. On the bright side, even though I haven't been streaming lately, though I'm trying. I'm not gonna sit here and say like it's a New Year's resolution to stream more consistently, because I want it to actually be something I do and not just something I say I'm gonna do. um, I've still been like trying to like creatively keep myself like doing things, you know? I've been doing a lot of custom magic cards for fun lately, like making entire sets and whatnot, and doing like little thought experiments with that, and working on my D&D campaigns. I've just been trying to like creatively keep the juices flowing. All right, we finally lost. That took forever. All right, level 2 snail. Don't see that every day. Maybe we can use this game to try and hit a level 3 snail. But that's all been fun. Like, I like making custom magic cards, even if I don't necessarily enjoy sharing them with people, because I get a lot of anxiety around that, and then shit goes tits up, or I get like someone gives me like the coldest take on something I put out, and I'm just like, I should never have shared this with any of you people, anyways. I can handle criticism well sometimes, but like there's a certain type of criticism where it's not really criticism so much as it just feels like a thinly veiled insult that like really triggers me into just being super defensive. And I wish I wasn't like that, but I definitely do be like that. Uh, yeah, all right. I mean, that seems neat. I think we just buy this and then can next turn. But yeah, like that's something that I just happens. Like there are some sort of critiques or comments that people can give on like custom card arts in some of the places where I share them, and I'm like, it's not really like a valid criticism, and you wasting my time by replying with it just like makes me upset that I even thought that your opinion should matter. Melon's pretty decent. I mean, I'd love to hit like a level 3 mammoth, like in a big way. Uh, I mean, if we lose, we might get there. I mean, we're kind of winning right now, though. See, that was what I was concerned with fucking giving the mammoth melon armor. I figured, well, now the tiger's gonna die before it gets a chance to pop the mammoth. Chocolate? Chocolate? I mean, if we win now, we win, and that's okay. I won't be mad. It looks like we're probably going to win. Most definitely. Hey! First on-stream win of the day. Level 3 Mosquito. I don't know if I've had a level 3 Mosquito on a dub before. Probably, though. Got real close with the Mammoth. I like the Mammoth. I think the Mammoth is actually pretty good. No, that was new. That was new. Yeah, Pug. So you get an achievement for getting an animal to level 3. And then you get a little ribbon achievement. You earn a sticker for every level 3 pet. You earn a second sticker for winning arena as well. But I assume that's only winning with the level 3. Yeah, because we just won with a blowfish, but we didn't get it. So the only level 3s I've won with are a swan, a sheep, a poodle, a pig. I did win with a level 3 pig last week. Mosquito, octopus, otter, dog, caterpillar, camel. And I have like a decent amount of wins. I just don't normally win with level 3s. Basically. Hello, Zrep. Hehe. How are you? You want to fight? I mean, at what? Like in general? Not really. I'm getting kind of hungry. Fighting sounds like it would take up a ton of energy, you know? Yep. You know what? I'm not gonna freeze any of that. Let's live life on the edge. Let's be the fishy ponies. Oh god. It's the sea pony arc all over again. I really should go back and finish watching My Little Pony. Oh, and Super Auto Pets. Like the versus mode? I haven't ever had like a decent experience with that. I find it just doesn't run very well. Uh I kind of just like arena because of how fast I can go at it. I've only ever dabbled with it once or twice. If they get it to like a really good point in the future, I think it could be good though. The problem I think is just like the time it gives for turns is like way too long. I think we do this. I'm here standing on the edge, looking up at where the moon should be. It snowed today, my dudes. Which is wild. To my knowledge, it doesn't really snow in this part of Japan. So, that was pretty cool. Ah, God, so many pigs. Alright, I guess I'll buy pigs. I guess I don't have a choice. I don't know how they would fix the pig. Like, I wish I could go to the game devs and, like, provide, like, an alternative. Because, like, a pet that sells for a little extra gold, like, sounds super good in theory. We'll freeze that. Alright, so we're gonna push for a level 3 pig. Or a level 3 ladybug, whichever happens first. Get this buffalo poppin'. Get it! Poppin'! I'll take the win. Honey bee. That's pretty dangerous. Lobster. I don't know when I'm ever gonna get around to building a lobster. I'll tell you what. Oh, there's the pig. One more pig or a dab of chocolate. I mean, killing the 11-5 is pretty decent. We would have won that if I still had the honey out. Oh, that's not what I wanted, you piece of crap. I mean, we're probably going to lose this round, so let's freeze this now. It's got good optics. It's a good freeze. Alright, good fight. My lack of faith has been punished. Like, we're so close to a level 3 anything. I mean, we're probably... Like, the weirdest thing is us hitting the level 3 hedgehog before the pig or the goddamn ladybug. That's pretty huge. I'll take that draw. I mean, sure. This is so weird. This is like a really dumb build, and we're probably gonna start losing hard like real fast. Yeah. Yeah, there it is. There it is. Now we're gonna hit the people who've been scaling appropriately and have the good stats. Come on. Yeah. We're like so painstakingly close from getting anything good off. It's wild to me. And we've eaten like 4 or 5 cans. A 28-28's pretty gonna kill us though. Like, here's the thing. This run is just falling apart. And like, we're gonna lose. I mean, maybe we can make this work. I mean, this pig has basically the same stats as this scorpion, so sure, why not? I mean, freeze me this can, I guess. Like, I'm not even, like, committed to the hedgehog. It's just, like, we haven't had something, like, significantly better turn up. Oh, that's the run. That was terrible. God damn, man. Let's get back in there. I mean, we got one decent win off, though. We'll be the subtle legs. Sometimes you don't even know the legs are there, man. Stealth legs. Not a stealth legs. Yeah, that's fair. Double mosquito fish was significantly better than us. All right. 5-4 honeybug. That's not bad. I'll take it. Hey, we actually won the round. That's pretty pog. I'm fast? Oh, thank you. Unless that wasn't meant as a compliment, in which case, you know what, probably still thank you. I probably moved too fast, Zerep, to be honest. But at the same time, the game makes my brain go brr, so I'm kind of fine with it. It's just a game I can sort of like play on autopilot, and I'm kind of into that. Uh, I mean, it's bad, but what if? I don't know why I'm so obsessed with making the tabby cat work. It's just not good, and I know it's not good. We could really, this run could use a tropical fish. And if you ever find yourself in a run of super auto pets going like, man, I re I really want that tropical fish action, you're probably in a bad situation. Let's roll actually. Freeze by. Freeze? I guess we get like a level 2 tabby cat next round. It's so weird, man. These builds are so jank. And like I hate going food build where I haven't been able to like invest in getting uh a swan, because I just find swans are so good for food builds. Probably even better than squirrels, to be honest. I mean, I'll freeze you. Yeah, I do just kind of love the tabby cat. Like, it sounds good, right? Like, buying food for your pet and giving your pet stats is something you already want to do if the pet's decent. So having a pet that goes, hey, feed me and I'll pump the whole team up for the round, sounds good, right? And then in practice, it's just not, because attack on its own isn't as useful. It's like a trap. But having a tropical fish to work with the tabby cat is like not as bad. I'm still convinced we're gonna lose, so I'm still gonna keep that snail frozen. But like, so now here's the problem. Like, if I run this worm, I can get a scaling unit and maybe get it up pretty high pretty fast, which would be pretty good. But that means not feeding the tabby cat. So do I even keep the tabby cat around and go worm? Do I do the ladybug? I guess we get rid of the ladybug. And I guess we put the fish between these two. I guess we end our turn. Oh. It's all cracked, man. Jesus, 2119. Oh yeah, super early T-Rex, we're fucked. Oh my god. We are heckin' slaughtered, my dudes. I mean, we could just do this because I am a nerd who really likes the swan. Yeah. We're not scaling fast enough. Other people with scaling units are just gonna get way ahead of us. And then we're gonna lose before we can ever get back. And when I do finally get like a decently scaling unit, it's not gonna be fast enough. I'm still gonna die. Like, I think we do this. I don't know. Maybe putting the chili pepper on the tabby cat there was the right play for the attack buff. Oh, 2216. Yeah, we die. That's fine. Let's run it back. Sometimes you just die, man. I'm not taking the pig this time. Oh my god. Oh my god. Crisp glasses, please. Let's be crisp about it. I'll take a draw turn 1. Yeah, alright. I mean, we've never gotten a level 3 beaver before. That's not really the pet you want to see at your tier 2s, though. Technically. I wish the peacock was better. I mean, it did decent work for us there. It actually won us the round, so I guess I shouldn't complain too hard about it. I think a peacock does really well with meat. I don't want to freeze that dromedary. Like, a part of me does. I think the dromedary can be very cool if you find, like, a really decent unit early on. And you just freeze it forever. But, like, I don't know. There's something inherently counterintuitive to that. It just, for some reason, the math in my brain doesn't check out. I should have froze that pill. I forgot we were still running an ant. This boy had a turtle and pilled it already. He had melon armor already. Wild. Alright, we lost. That's pretty good. Woohoo. Good rabbit sound. I hope all of these sounds were made by like one of the game devs just in their apartment or something. I wonder if that's something they've talked about. I want one of them just in their apartment going, woohoo. Well, we lost that again. Which is fine, because it means we get more snail action. Let's just do the idiot thing and freeze the whole damn shop. Nah? Nah? Freeze the whole shop. We're Mr. Freeze. I hate that I froze the whole shop and won, and it somehow like internally will validate what I've done. I think Rhino's pretty good. I don't think I've ever heard the Rhino sound before. It's just doink. You know what? We're not gonna ever get these puppies. I'm glad I wasted like 2 turns freezing them. Even with the dromedary buffing them, they'll just never scale to where I want them to be. So they're dead to me. We won thanks to the honeybug. Honeybee. Oh, level 3 beaver, baby. We did it. I think we sell the peacock. Buy this. Buy this. Get milked. Like, cows are super good, man. I love me a good cow. Even with, like, the nerf buff thing they have. The problem is this rhino, like, super sucks until we can level it up. Because, like, is there something on my screen? There is something on my screen. 1 second. Hated that. How to make that go away? The problem with rhinos, like, sucking until level 2 is, like, brutal. I'll take some choco. Some chocolat. I'm super picky about chocolate, actually. Oh, well, we got weakened. You hate to see it. Buddy was running a 10-6 snail and he kicked my ass with it. Sounds about right. I'm pretty sure that makes the math work out. Yeah, it does. Dude, I love the sauropod. Sauropod is boss. I love the hen, too. Don't get me wrong. I think the hen might be busted. Jesus. Alright, was that the end of the run? I think so. Yup. God damn it, man. There's just no scaling. Like, where are the monkeys? Where are the giraffes? Where are the penguins? I haven't seen a monkey, a giraffe, or a penguin in, like, the whole day today. What are you saying, Zerp? Name two versus buy one? What do you mean, buddy? What are you saying, my dude? Ugh. Let's be the nasty submarines. Ah. We all live in a nasty submarine. Oh? Do you wait? Do you get points in versus mode? Like the points or whatever? I didn't mean to roll twice there, but alright. F me, I guess. Do you earn like the no? That's a hard sell, man. Not gonna lie, like 80% of the reason I play this game is because I want to earn points to unlock things. I have a very specific addiction to unlocking things in video games. Uh and no points makes it a real feel bad for me. Cause like even when I'm losing these games or like shit's gone like super sideways, I'm still earning points, so I don't feel that bad about it. That's alright. We're just bleeding a little health in the early game. It'll all shape up at some point. Like, where are the good units? Have they removed good units from the game? Well, there's a good unit. God, brutal. I am just losing like crazy. I mean, we got that win earlier, which was sick. But dang. The rest of the runs today, except for like maybe two, have been like super meh. We pill this. Buy the skunk. Buy the rabbit. A llama? Yeah, swapping packs does tend to mix things up and refresh the brain space. I'm going full cracked on this one, boys. I didn't need to no, I needed to sell the swan or else he wouldn't buff himself. We're going full idiot llama. We're going format Marty, let's go. And we died a one son of a fucking 10-9 pig with garlic. God damn it. Yeah, maybe we'll switch back to the free-to-play pack after this one. We're only going to be going for about another half an hour, then it'll be like 7 o'clock, and I really should make dinner at that point. Buy the can. Buy the llama. Reroll. Buy the garlic. Pass the turn. We need to get this llama leveled up ASAP so that it can scale quicker. I'm loving all of the birds we're seeing today though. Because I feel like I just never see enough birds. Like, throwing these on the llama feels like a bit of a waste. Because the llama's scaling itself. right? Like it's this weird dichotomy of like the llama is our main tank, so we need to get it built as fast as possible, but also it's building itself, so all these resources we're throwing into it could have gone into something else. I don't know. I don't know if there's an easy answer for that. That's one of the deep strategical thoughts of this game that keeps me up at night. Let's definitely throw these at the skunk though. Let's get the rabbit up too. The fact that the rabbit can buff itself now it's such a good change. It makes the rabbit feel like way less terrible, in my opinion. Good round, good round. 4-man Marty going strong. 2 decent foods. I mean, they're okay foods. Let's give our skunk some chili peppers. I'm kind of just into random splash damage being in a unit. You never know when it's gonna be like the thing that just really saves the day. The dolphin sniping our butterflies pretty brutal, but we still got there. That's like a thing you run the risk of when your caterpillar ends up getting like too strong. So we're almost at the point where we don't need to run 4 men anymore. Where basically the llama will have scaled as far as the llama is going to scale. Um, and then we don't need to run four people anymore. We can fill that slot with like a scorpion or something interesting. Oh, I was real concerned at first. I saw that dog with all those hit points. Yeah, I think at this point we don't need to worry about the llama anymore. I mean, I guess it sucks that it has 30 attack and not higher. Maybe we do need to sell the cows. It's such a weird place to be because it's only gaining attack now, which is categorically not good. A turtle would be pretty sick. So we could give our butterfly melon armor. Because like we run into these builds where they have a ton of melon armor, and I'm just like really surprised we're winning. We won that just on the chili pepper, which is kind of wild to think about. I mean, I would love if any of this could be anything. Thank you. I was gonna say I would love for any of you to be something useful. All right, do we win here? Do we draw? Do we go down to lethal? What do we got? 50-16 because of the skunk. We win. 10 wins. Yay. Turns out skunk is still just OP as shit. Even when it's not even level 3. Turning their 250-50s into 250-16s is kind of fucking sweet. I got an achievement out of that. What did I get? Oh, it's because I got the level 3 beaver the game before. Right. Pog. Pets. Let's go free to play arena mode. You never realize how much you miss. Oh my god, seeing an otter till you just see an otter. This first round's gonna suck. Ducks were good for like a solid week, and then they got not good. Not less good. They went from being like okay to just being terrible. But sure, why not? What are these fucking shops, my dudes? Oh my god. Alright, at least the buff went to the peacock, thank god. Not that it's gonna matter, we're probably gonna lose this round too. Oh, I don't know, it's horses. Yeah, we win. Who needs to worry about winning when someone runs 3 horses? God did in fact give me ducks. Many ducks. I wish God would give me some duck, man. I haven't had some duck in a while. It's delicious. You know, I'm in Japan. I could probably find like a decent Chinese place that does Peking duck or something. I'll have to look for that next time I'm in like a big city. I could probably find it in my city if I was willing to go wandering for it, but I'm not. Alright, level 3 duck, Pog. That... Alright. That was just someone blowing up a balloon. I almost never play this game with audio, so hearing all the animal sounds it's not entirely new because sometimes I do it. But I've never noticed that like the blowfish is just someone blowing up a balloon. Super early worm? I mean, let's sell the level 3 duck. Let's buy the worm. Let's sell the otter. Let's buy the ox. Pass? I mean, a level 3 worm's pretty decent. Alright, that dodo was just unkillable. It didn't even have garlic. Just nothing we have has any attack. Feels bad. I mean, we sell this. Hit the worm. Thank you. Alright. Like, I don't like the ox. I think it's kind of bad. It worked out that time. I do think the ox gets significantly better when you pair it with a badger. I don't think that sentiment holds as true if you are running it with level 2 badger. Pass? I mean, that peacock has a lot of stats. Yeah, I'll buy this. Basically. Giraffe. Man, I can't wait to one day see Africa and just hear all the wild, majestic giraffes just roaming, going, giraffe, giraffe. Alright, I kind of messed his build up, but he still crushed me with that thick crab of his. We sniped his sacrifice unit. Bears are pretty good. We're going full snipe build now, boys. Double crocodolph. Let's go. Ah, I should have froze the parrot. Ah! I didn't even notice. We win. Double crocodolph. Alright, there's the parrot. Alright. Who's ready for some snipes to happen? Alright, that was not quite enough sniping. We need to level these boys up. That's huge. We really want a tiger instead of a parrot in this situation. Is tiger on free to play? I don't think so. You know what? Let's do this. And let's do this so at least our worm is still scaling. I don't think we can get the tiger on free to play, now that I've said it out loud. We're dealing 25 damage to the back unit, though. It's pretty decent. We're still dying to a thick hippo at the front, though. And we're dead, because we were on lethal from all those turns where we had nothing but ducks. That'll happen. Get out of here, fucking pig. Let's be the squeaky eruptions. Sometimes you just gotta squeak a little bit. Sometimes it squeaks. You know, you can't hold that against a man. I'll take a draw. Alright. We're gonna go quad mosquito unless I roll into another one here, which would have been sick. I honestly love a cool sniping build with like dolphins and crocodiles and cheetahs and shit. Like that might be everything but the snake. I find the snake is just too good. Alright. Alright, this is a build that will probably kill itself, but man, it's a party, let's go. Everybody, it's a party. Hey! Draw. The draw maker. Master of failing forward. You can do some crazy builds with hedgehog badgers. For sure. Will we be able to get one of those builds popping? I don't know. Kinda into that. I wish the rabbit was like a 3-3. I think if the rabbit was a 3-3, it would just be so significantly better. Which is probably an extremely fair reason for them to not do it. See, what we need to make this build pop is a skunk. Giraffe. Like, unironically, a skunk bat, preferably skunk, takes this team from being, like, dog shit to being, like, insane. Skunk is so good, man. It's so crazy good. I think we just buy an apple, as much as an apple sucks. I wish the blowfish scaled better, too. There are a lot of units in this game that I think are, like, pretty bad, but could be, like, oh my god, hold up, let's watch a replay of that. No one got to attack. Hold up, replay? Hold up. Stop. Okay. His mosquito hit. My hedgehog died. My blowfish killed the badger. His hedgehog died, hit my blowfish. My blowfish killed the mosquito. His badger killed my mosquito. Okay. No one got to attack that round. That's pretty neat. I've seen that happen before, but I would definitely not describe it as common. That was neat. Any time a round happens where neither team gets to attack is a good round. You know some great nonsense just happened. It's so good. No one gets to attack because the game's too happy for everything going on. There's the tiger. I think we sell the giraffe. This bill is so dumb. Yeah, badger not front for right now. It ends up being in the front, trust me. The badger is in the front. That hedgehog has not lived through the start of a round yet. For all intents and purposes, this badger is in the first spot. Honey though. Sure. That could be interesting. Anytime we do that full board wipe now is pretty sick. Nah, we lost to their honeyfish. Dang it. See, this is the problem where we've drawn for 8 rounds in a row. We're just now in this position where, like, we're gonna hit teams that don't die to this shit, and then we just die. The problem is we ran into too many builds that were doing the exact same thing, and now we're just gonna die a bunch. Or we can win that round, too, you know. I mean, getting chili on the hedgehog seems pretty decent. A leopard would be good. I would probably replace the croc. Oh my god. He's us, but stronger. He's me, but stronger. Damn it! No! I'm glad I wasn't lethal, but damn, he had so many stats. That boy was so strong. I hate fighting me, but stronger. Damn. Did you see that boy? That boy was great. That boy had like a 40-40 hedgehog. That boy was mad strongs. Oh, we sniped the bus. I mean, we're going to lose, and it's going to be. Oh, there's the leopard. Yeah. Oh, that's a good purr. That was a sexy purr. I'm into that. Alright, let's see if we can live through this turn. We got the leopard. We got leopard tiger. That did not seem as good as it could have been. No. That's the run. Oh well. It was a good run though. I had a good time. Anytime I lose at this game, but I got like this huge ass grin on my face, I can't be mad. Let's do another. I think we might have been fine with the crocodile, if I'm being honest. A level 2 crocodile with the tiger was probably good enough. I'll be a skilled underdog. I love rooting for someone who's clearly good, but also bad. Alright. I'll just lose to fish double otter. I mean, it's what you lose to, though. Turn 2 swans, pretty sick, I'm not gonna lie. I'll take a pig. You give me a turn 2 swan, I'll buy a pig. I'll play your game. It'll kill that fish. There you go, baby. Buying that pig was the right move in potentiality. We buy this. We buy this. We freeze this. We roll this. We don't buy the pig this time. And then we immediately lose as karmic justice. Damn, Mosquito, you really needed to deal 1 damage to that fucking beaver. I mean, we won, but it would have been a lot less closer. You know? The problem is we don't really have, like, a second unit. Alright, I guess we can take the bunny. Let's reroll first. Yeah, I'll take a fish. Let's pill the flamingo. Get the permanent stat on the rabbit and swan. I guess we're committing to rabbit swan right now. I'm into it. We're gonna lose hard though, but that's fine. We're still like in growing pain mode. I mean, if we're going food, like getting a blowfish is like not bad. Freeze me. We're definitely not keeping the mosquito around though. Let's freeze the snail in case I lose this round. Because then I can sell the pig, snail, get a bunch of stats, garlic, the... Oh baby, it's a hedgehog build. It's a party. Anytime I build blowfish and I'm not building hedgehogs, I just want to run into hedgehogs all the time. Those are some fucking terrible foods, man. Like honey cupcake back to back. No permanent statistic upgrade at all. Alright, we lose to the bee. That's fine. We get to use our snail now. We're gonna freeze this parrot, because parrots are good. Copy the ability. Parrots are good, but the problem is it's just like there's not really a good slot for it. I guess behind the mosquito? I mean, do I have like this... No, because that's at the end of turn. Man, I really want this giraffe. Damn it. You know what? Sell the parrot, buy another snail. I think just getting the raw stats at this turn is probably for the best. Oh, my leg hurts. Man, garlic armor really just shuts down these sheep builds, I'll tell you what. At least early on. I mean, I'm into a squirrel. I wish it just reduced the cost of all food in the shop, though. Alright, I am no longer into the squirrel, and I now require a seal. Oops, sorry, just punched my mic. I hope that didn't hurt anyone's ears. Alright, we're gonna lose this round, but that was just because we got super unlucky. which is fair. Also, that's like our first swan, which is fucking wild to think about. I think we held the mosquito. We're kind of into buying salad right now, just because if it hits the seal, we get double the benefit, and if it doesn't, we're still getting the rabbit level 2 benefit. We're in an interesting position with this build. The seal needs like a slight buff to really get to where it needs to be. But we have a crocodile, and that's good. But I'm also at like 1 HP. When the fuck did that happen? God, this game. Alright. Something hitting the seal on occasion would be nice, though. I love the seal, personally. Some streamers I've watched haven't really cared for it that much, but I think it's great. I'll take the win. Give me some pears, man. That's decent, and it buffs the units. There's a pear. I mean, giving the seal +2/+4 and 2 other units +2/+2 for 3 gold. That's like +6/+8 for 3 gold spread across 3 bodies. It's not that bad. I mean, the problem with this build, and like a legitimate problem with the seal that I won't deny, is that it tends to work better with going wide. And going wide is just categorically bad in this game. Because you just want to have like 2 50/50s with melon armor. And then some decent support units. Like that's all you want. I think we do sell that for the cow. We're far enough in the game that we could just find a new unit that's pretty good. Man, it's wild that we've only seen 2 swans this whole time, though. Like, we would have... I think we would be in a slightly better position had that not been the case. Dude. Chili Pepper just wrecks Fly without Turkey. Man, we went from having like 3 wins and being unlethal to having 8 wins. So that's like pretty decent. I think we actually... What do we do here? I guess we just buy the monkey. Stupid monkey. Quote Chris Griffin. Stupid monkey. That's not Chris Griffin. What is that? That's something. We lost. We got the 8 wins, though. Like, we were at lethal from, like, 2 wins. That's pretty wild. But it was the same thing that happens, like, where you can finally start scaling, but it's just, like, 3 turns too late. And, yeah. Did we get a new level 3? I feel like our achievements went up again. Oh, we got a level 3 duck. Right. Neat. Okay, we've been streaming for like 2 hours and 5 minutes. It's 7 p.m. I need to go make dinner, or else it'll be too late to eat. And I'm very hungry, as I only ate breakfast today. Thanks for coming by, Zareb, and Ollie, and anyone else who popped in but didn't say hi in the chat. Appreciate you. I'm going to try and be streaming a lot more again. I'm real tired of just not having the strength or power to do stuff. So I'm going to try and change that. Thanks for coming by, everyone. Bye-bye. Oh, we might be... Oh, shit. We might be streaming D&D tomorrow, or Pathfinder on the channel early in the morning. Hopefully. We'll see how that works. Bye now.